for joining me. It's Megan with Manifesting Me. I'm glad you're here. I write, talk about, and teach manifesting. I also have a book called The Pocket Guide to Manifesting, which is available for sale on Amazon.com. I do one-on-one customized manifesting sessions. If you'd like to know more about those, I've linked to them in the description box of this video. And please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps other people find it. And if you want to know when new videos are posted, I hope you'll subscribe. So what I want to talk about today specifically is, what do we have to let go of to let more goodness in? I'm somebody who likes to take my time releasing things. I certainly have a little bit of nostalgia built into me where I like to just keep little trinkets here and there. I don't hold on to a lot of stuff though. I mean, in general, I'm a minimalist. And I think that comes from having moved a lot when I was little. And it's just such a pain to pack up that many boxes. So I kind of learned not to hold on to too much. And that's something I guess I've carried through most of my life. But there are certain things that I just feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to give that up yet. So, but here's the thing. It's an energy transfer. It's, we have to kind of keep this flow going. It's just like with, if you want to be wealthy, then if you hold on to your money too tight, it's like saying to the universe, I'm afraid I'm not going to have more. And so I need to really hold on to this. I can't let any of it go. So it's good to just kind of get into this real safety mindset of, you know what, I can release stuff knowing that new things are going to come in and take the place of whatever I've released. And they're going to be a better fit. They're going to be new and better and different and in the vibration that I'm currently in versus maybe where I was when I got the thing that I need to release. Now, listen, it can be releasing physical stuff. We could be releasing old, outdated beliefs. It could be releasing, relationships, and I don't want to say releasing people. Everybody matters. Everybody who's here on earth has a purpose. We're all important. But sometimes relationships just run their course and we're no longer a vibrational match for certain relationships. And in that case, it's up to you to decide, is this relationship making me feel good? Or if not, how is it making me feel? And maybe is it time to release the relationship? Bless it, send it on its way, give thanks for all the goodness that came out of it. I was thinking a lot about this yesterday and what I needed to release in order to let goodness into my life. And in particular, it was centered around a health decision that I need to make for myself. And I realized that what I needed to do in order to be able to make the decision and feel good about it was, rather than lean into the beliefs that I've had on both sides of the fence of this particular decision. On one side of the fence would be, a set of beliefs that are, make a lot of sense to my logical mind. On the other side of the fence are beliefs that appeal to kind of a more natural or holistic part of me, which is much more of my heart center or my spirit. But something dawned on me yesterday when I just made a decision for myself, was that both sets of beliefs were very polarizing. So there was the one set of beliefs on this side, the other set of beliefs on this side. And what I needed to do was find my middle ground with it, which meant recognizing that both sets of beliefs came from other people. So much of what we believe in has been programmed throughout our lives by other people and influences, as opposed to, and this is just a natural way that the human condition goes, right? This is life, where we have, the people who raise us and love us and are in our lives at varying times. And we respect them, we love them, we listen to their opinions, we listen to their experiences. And sometimes it's people in, so-called positions of authority or experts. And, we give a lot of credence to that. And that's all well and good. But there are times when it is completely called for. And I think especially this time that we're in right now is asking us to go within to our inner wisdom. We are all that we need to be the wisest, most compassionate human beings that we can possibly be walking this earth journey right now. We do see around us reflections of ourselves in every experience that we manifest. So every time somebody speaks to us, it's really us. I believe it's us talking to us. But isn't it interesting? So as I'm making this health decision for myself, I was so glad and I felt so free when I realized that both sets of beliefs on either side of that fence had been given to me by other people. And then I was able to go within, and the voice that I heard, which was just a soft voice, I find a lot of times, and I've heard other people say this too, and it resonates with me, that the inner voice is not a loud, clamoring for our attention voice. It's a voice that's real soft, but it's also real solid. And if we can quiet ourselves enough to tap into it, boy, we just get the best intuitive guidance in exactly what our soul needs to move forward for whatever it is that we want to manifest. So I got quiet and I heard that little voice go, no matter what you do, Megan, it's going to turn out okay. All of a sudden, it's just like, this weight just dropped from my shoulders. I was like, thank goodness. Amen. This is what I've been wanting. But it took recognizing that I had to release beliefs that weren't mine and just go within and find my own inner wisdom. So that's one of the things that I wanted to touch on. And then something else happened yesterday, which was really interesting around letting go. I had a dental appointment, just a cleaning, just one of those, routine things. And I'll share with you that one of my bragging rights that I've gone through life with, starting when I was little, is that I've been cavity free. And I am 45 and a half years old and have been cavity free for that long. I don't know why it's important to me. It was important to me when I was little, I think, because it meant that I was doing something right. My mom would tell us kids, me and my brothers, brush your teeth really well because you don't want cavities. And I was like, whoa, I took that as gospel. So of course I did. And every time I went to the dentist and I got that gold star, it's like those gold stars were actually building a crown on my head that I would later walk through life with, through believing, which is great. Listen, who doesn't want a healthy mouth, right? But for some reason, it was super important to me. Well, yesterday I go to get a cleaning and they end up taking a couple x-rays. And doesn't the dentist say, you have a cavity. You have a small cavity that is formed. And it was just one of those like, Here's the other thing though. I have my two upper wisdom teeth and they have, they've dropped, they're functioning. Lovely. I had my lowers removed when I was in my early 20s. And the particular tooth that has a little cavity on it is the molar that's next to my wisdom tooth. The space between those two teeth, I'm giving you much more information than you need. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me. So the space between those teeth is a little bit bigger than the spaces in my other teeth. And so stuff, gets caught up there. I mean, I'm a consistent flosser. I have floss with me everywhere I go. It's in the car, it's in my purse, it's in, we've always got a spare thing of floss in our bathroom drawer because I just can't be without floss because if something gets stuck, it's super annoying to me and I've just got to immediately floss it out. Well, you know what? It's been going on for like 10 years and sometimes it really does get to be quite annoying. I haven't really thought about ways to remedy it because it's something that I just live with. That's fine. But when the dentist was talking about this cavity, she said, I explained, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I explained the issue. And she said, well, when we go to fill it for you, if you'd like us to fill it, which, they recommend, she said, the coating that we'll put on will actually close that space up and you shouldn't have that issue anymore. So by releasing this, crazy but important to me title that I gave myself of cavity free for 45 and a half years, I'm getting something else. I'm going to get comfort. I'm going to get comfort where I've had discomfort just about every day for 10 years because I eat every day. So something is always invariably getting stuck up there and I'm having to floss it out and da 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 da. So you get it. But isn't it amazing how when we release, when we're willing to let something go from our lives, whether it's a belief, whether it's something physical, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whatever the case is, something new, often unexpected and wonderful can rush in if we allow it to, if we will give ourselves that and trust that we are powerful creators, our lives keep getting better and better and better. And hey, we can kind of set those intentions. I will happily release this to you, universe, and I thank you so much for the even better fit that you filled my life with. Simple as that. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you like the video, give the thumbs up. Boy, I'm going to sound like a broken record on that one, but every little bit helps. And in the meantime, I wish you happy manifesting. Until next time.